Alright, so welcome, and I'm going to show off my white butterfly syngonium. So I got a piece off the side of the road. Somebody had posted them. They had clippings just laying at the side of the road wrapped in some paper towel, and I didn't have these. So, well, this one. So I picked this one up. This is the leaf it already had on it. It kind of reminds me of the batik, but then there's this one right here that made me say, oh, no, that's the white butterfly. I'm just learning about syngoniums. I absolutely love them. This one's so pretty coming in. I absolutely love it. It doesn't want to focus on it. Anyway, my dog steps on my phone all the time. And anytime I'm on the phone, he tries to knock it out of my hands. So my cameras are a little bit messed up. But I also forgot to show you. It is putting out another little leaf down here. And I have only had it in here for like a week. It had no roots, mind you. So it's been in there for like a week. So a little story about my water, quote unquote, jars. That little fish tank that I have on top of my fireplace, that has the distilled water and rainwater that I use from outside that I collect. I have a bunch of jars outside to collect rainwater. I use distilled water. I have a CPAP machine, okay? So sometimes I will get a little bit of extra, maybe like one extra just to help out. Obviously, we need to have that for machines, okay? So don't go crazy buying all the distilled water in shops. Remember that people actually need them for specific medical reasons, okay? So, you know, if you get one every once in a while, just try and remember to collect rainwater, okay? And one of my other ones I want to show you. I found this at Goodwill for only a few bucks. And I put, well, obviously there's not a drainage bowl down here, but this is what it is. It's pretty cool. You know, like this little hand baths, little baths, vintage ones. So anyway, I put my Hoya Splash in here. It's got not a whole lot of splashiness just yet. It's getting there, but this was a little tiny one. I had gotten at Home Depot. I think it was only $5.98, and I split it into two, so I have one other one as well. I absolutely love them. I think they're so cool. I'm trying to figure, where did I set it? I think I set it out. Yeah, I set it out in front of the window. Anyway, and yeah, my little turtle. This is a little Avon turtle. It used to be like a little perfume bottle. I got it at a garage sale for only a couple bucks. I think I paid like $2 for it. But yeah, I always stick that with my Splash. And I try to make it look like it's pouring, you know, a little bit. So I'm trying to kind of guide it with some of my bonsai wire. It likes to poke straight back up. Obviously, they like going around in a trellis. But I don't know. I'm still kind of iffy on that. I'm not sure if I like them very much when they're like around. They look cute for some people. For me, that's personally not really my style. I like something a little more unique. You know, a little more decorative, fun. I like having a little bit of fun with my plants. So, here, I'll show you this. Yeah, I drilled a hole in it with my diamond drill bit. I had gotten a pack of them for 15 bucks at Walmart on clearance, okay, and it had multiple sizes. So I went crazy. I had coffee mugs that were ceramic and stuff like that. I went through and put holes in all the bottom ones so I could put up some unique stuff. I do bottom water this one. I don't want to pour it in from the top. My Hoya seems so happy in here. So happy. I just have orchid bark, perlite, a tiny bit of, it's just the basic Miracle-Gro soil, but I had done this before. I really learned about like semi-hydro and stuff too. But this one seems to really enjoy it. Doesn't necessarily need semi-hydro. It's pretty happy. Yeah, I think this is the happiest I've seen it so far. It's perking up really fast. Like within the past couple weeks, it's grown a bit, and it was pretty flush along with it when I first put it in here. But as you can see, she's pretty happy. She's starting to get a little bit taller. Obviously, that's the bonsai wire. But yeah, I think it looks cool because it looks like it's pouring, you know, a little pouring jug. But yeah, so those are the ones I had gotten from the side of the road. This one is listed as just a pothos. I don't know if this is a Micans. It kind of reminds me of the Micans that I just picked up. You know, it's got like that pinkish back. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, about the soil in the bottom. I found that my plants like having just a tiny bit in the bottom. I don't know what it is. It's weird. They seem to thrive pretty well. I don't know if it's the tiny bit of nutrients that gets added with it, but I do use the silica for my plants because it helps with propagating. It's just basically cell structure strength is what it does. So for all my plants, I started putting the silica in one of my other shorts. It does show, well, this isn't going to be a short, this is going to be a long video, but in one of my shorts, I show which product I'm using. I can't remember the name of it. It's called Silica Blast. It's in a white jug. It's got flowers on it, but I got it off Amazon. So yeah, those are my new ones. They're so pretty. They're like, I don't know, people don't seem to be the biggest fans of Syngoniums. I wasn't too much at first, and then I was at Sam's Club and I saw one, and it happened to be like a half moon pink one, and I thought it looked so pretty. It just has pink freckles all over, but then it's half of it, it's almost half mooning on two of the leaves, where it's this just bubblegum pink. It's so beautiful. And yeah, so I was like, okay, I kind of fell in love with it. So I picked that one up. But yeah, I think I enjoy Syngoniums, and everybody says they're pretty easy to take care of, but I think they're beautiful. A lot of different unique varieties, just like the, my goodness, Aglaonemas. One of the other ladies, Growfolds, I shouted out her channel earlier, GROWFOLDS. She was just doing a video on Aglaonemas, and I know I've shown them in my videos before, but at least here you get to see it. You got to see it a little more close up. I did it from behind the grow light, you know, my little halo grow light. I got the ones that you can stick in the thing. Amazing. They help wonderfully with my plants. They seem to really enjoy them. All my little ones that I had gotten a few months ago are starting to, you know, get a few roots, getting a little bit stronger. So I'm pretty happy with those. And yeah, but thank you for checking out my Hoya Splash and my Syngonium and my little mystery one, possibly mystery Micans. I'm not 100% sure, but it's adorable. So I'm gonna get some roots on it. And then if it is, then I can just pot it up with the other one that I got and then make it nice and thick. Because right now it's, you know, it's thin, but they were like trailing. So she chopped them and was selling them, and I'm like, I'd love to have one. And I trusted her because she's the one who sold me my Monstera Peru as well. And my Monstera Peru is thriving. It is getting another baby leaf, and I'm not gonna lie, it is one of the cutest plants. It almost reminds me of like a puffy comforter, like when you were growing up and your grandma would patchwork quilt these big fluffy comforters, and they were pinned with buttons and stuff in the middle, like in between the 4 squares. I love that stuff, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's just like comforting, padded, soft. I love it, but it's nice and thick. It looks so cool. So all right, thank you for spending some time with me, checking out my other 2 plants. Make sure to check out my other shorts. Please remember to like and subscribe. When I get to 50 people, I can do live streams. Right now, I can't yet. I'm at 27 people. So pretty soon we will get there. And if you guys can help me, that'd be great. And I do shout outs and stuff. So if somebody helps me out, or, you know, whatever, I usually mention your channel as well if you help me out, you know, teamwork. But yeah, it's mainly to get out information, share information, help people learn about these plants, because, you know, with what I'm doing for my career path here as a shamanic life coach, my goal is to be able to get enough plant babies that I can give them to my clients to help learn about the plants. It also teaches empathy. You know, you really have to have that empathy to learn. You have to watch them, whether they're drooping, whether they're, you know, too overwatered, they're too dry. There are, as long as you just have one to care for, you have to be able to read that plant. So it really, really helps you learn empathy. And then you can do even better with human beings once you learn the basic needs of a plant that they can show you, but they can't speak to you. So you have to start actually learning from doing. So it was a little bit long-winded, but thank you for hanging out and spending some time with me. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you.